this week's episode, we face some of the worst corrugations to date as we head to reach mainland Australia's most westerly point. We experience some of the most remote camping you can find at Shelter Bay, offering insanely good snorkelling, fishing and everything in between. Let's get straight into it.
We decided that we would look and see if there's anything at Shelter Bay, just because we do have a lot of time on our hands this afternoon. They had a free opening at one of the camps up there, so we're gonna head up there this afternoon. It says that it's gonna take about 3 hours to get there, so we'll get there for about 4 o'clock and hopefully watch the sun go down. It'll be gorgeous. So instead of staying one night up there, we'll stay two, and it gives us a little bit more of like a day trip to Steep Point rather than like rushing it tomorrow as well.
You have to go through quite a lot of sandy tracks, so that's why it takes as long as it does. So.
Yeah, we just wanted to leave enough, you know, wiggle room and not have to rush it. So, and you know, why not? Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's kind of almost right on the beach. So instead of like staying on a gravel pit, staying on the beach sounds good to me.
Absolutely, winner, winner.
Little two emus coming across the road. Probably can't see them very well.
Three.
Oh, three. See if I can get them out of my mirror. There they go, running off. I love their little runs.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I say these are the worst corrugations we've ever experienced, this is not an exaggeration. They were horrendous and they did not stop.
So apart from the ridiculous corrugations that we're experiencing, that is absolutely incredible. The colour of that.
Just makes you want to go down there, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It just looks beautiful.
Totally undisturbed.
Well, I suppose that's the reason that we put ourselves through 170 odd k's of corrugations. 56 to go.
Woo!
Some absolutely hectic corrugations. Like,
we were saying that like on the way back actually looks worse.
Yeah, like it looks like basically people have started carving down the side of the road just to try and get away from some of the corrugations, and it makes sense. But on the way back, it doesn't
really have room for that.
The case, yeah. So it's got to face them. Okay,
so I know we were bitching a little bit, but like, wow. And it's so protected. Like, it's a breeze, but like, it's not like super windy. Oh my god.
Well guys, we bloody made it. This isn't beachfront camping. I don't know what it is. How good does that taste?
It tastes really good actually.
Tastes even better because it's free. So.
Yeah.
It's not that windy at all. It's absolutely beautiful. So, all we need now is some dolphins.
I know, I'm waiting.
There's literally us and another group right down the beach.
Oh. This is Blackie's one.
Blackie's one, yeah.
Highly recommend. It's definitely more protected than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely. Alright, we're going to enjoy our beer and I don't know, just sit here and watch the serenity.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me.
Good morning guys. Well, actually quite possibly afternoon. We've had a super slow morning. This spot is unreal. It's my favourite camp spot by a country mile so far. The beach is just insane. Like, have a look at this. I tried my luck at fishing this morning for the first time on this trip. So I went over to the edge of the rocks there, hoping to, I'm hoping to catch something. Anyway, I saw some big old fish, but yeah, it wasn't to be so far. But I'll try my luck again later. I just spotted a turtle. Unfortunately, I've got my normal shorts on as I get further in. Just out there, damn it. Well, hopefully our luck will change and we'll see another one. Loads of starfish as well, washed up on the beach. Seen 4 or 5 of those so far. Oh man, what a truly incredible place this is. There's so much underwater, it's incredible. The amount of different fish species. I just saw a huge ray just sat on the bottom as well, but absolutely enormous thing. It was sort of covered in the sand. It was only because I saw something really long lying on the bottom, and I swam over to see what it was, and sure enough it was the tail of the ray. And then I looked at it better. You see the eyes, and yeah, it's sort of covered in sand, so it was well disguised. But man, there's some fantastic fish in that water. God, it's beautiful. So I tell you what, after having just snorkeled the water and seeing how many fish there are right on the edge of the beach as well, it's made me even more determined to go and catch something. So I can't believe I haven't caught anything yet. There's that many bloody fish there. I'm either the worst fisherman, which is very much possible, or I have worse luck. But anyway, we're going to persevere, we're going to try again. We've got the absolute perfect day here on the beach. It's literally like a glass off. It's mad. Yeah, we're off for a snorkel today. I'm wearing my shirt because yeah, stupidly got a bit burned yesterday, so I protect myself. Jen's got an obsession with a carry shell.
Starfish,
yeah,
sea cucumber, lots of live coral and little Nemos and like little blue fish.
Starfish are amazing.
Starfish are huge.
Big starfish,
like, yeah, they're gorgeous and like so beautifully coloured and like right in the shallow here, like we're all walking basically.
Yeah, Never seen anything quite like it, I really haven't. So.
I think that starfish is my highlight.
Yeah, it's so nice seeing one. We've seen heaps washed up on the beach, so it's really nice to see
a live one.
See a live one, yeah. Man, they're beautiful. Like.
If you're looking to take your adventure that one step further, I'd highly recommend checking out Dirk Hartog Island. The island offers some of the most remote and truly off-grid camping that you can find. There's a four-wheel drive barge that runs daily, taking you from Shelter Bay across to Dirk Hartog Island and back. Unfortunately, we didn't get to check it out ourselves this time round, but speaking to others on the road, it sounds like a truly incredible experience, one we are keen to return for.
So we just moved the car around because although it wasn't too bad last night, there was a bit of wind blowing through camp, so we just figured we'll tuck ourselves in even more next to the dune, and fingers crossed we'll be in for a bit of sleep. Had a really good day. I've done heaps of snorkeling, heaps of fishing, still didn't catch anything. I saw the squid do this on my lure, but I don't know, couldn't get it, so I'll try again tomorrow. Jen's busy starting dinner already. What are we having? Carbonara, are we?
Yeah.
Good old classic carbonara.
It's just easy and nice.
Anyway, it's a beautiful evening again, so we'll be sure to enjoy dinner as the sun goes down as well. Doesn't get much better than this. Morning guys, so we've just woken up to another day in paradise, and it really is beautiful today. There's absolutely no wind. It really dropped off sort of early yesterday afternoon, and it died right down. We had the best sleep, so it was perfect night. We're actually up fairly early this morning. We're heading up towards Steep Point. It's about a further I think it's about 8 k's from Shelter Bay where we are at the moment, so fingers crossed it's a relatively easy driving, but that is the most western point of mainland Australia, so looking forward to getting up there and seeing the sign and whatnot. We're gonna have some brekkie and get on the road.
We are just driving past all the other camps on our way to Steep Point, and we definitely love Blackies. It's so nice and sheltered, protected. You've got a rock on one side, so you're very sheltered from like the wind and anything, but you also just feel like it's a lot more private. We looked at Turtle 1, which is one we'd contemplated staying at, and yeah, you're right in the middle of everyone, you know, so we love Blackies. Hey,
yeah, it's super nice.
We saw some dolphins this morning, so
yeah, we had I don't know, a good couple of dolphins swim past us just whilst we were eating our breakfast on the beach.
Yeah, it was hard because they were kind of like too far out for the GoPro to capture.
Yeah.
But yeah, so nice.
It's about 8 kilometres worth of driving through sand dunes to get to Steep Point. Although there are several large rocks along the way, it's a relatively easy drive in for a 4-wheel drive. I personally had a great time navigating the dunes.
Here we go. Ta-da! Wow, it does actually feel like you're a bit on the edge of the world. Like, when you look at that, there's just like nothing. And there's the oven just down here, and you can actually camp there. There's someone down there camping at the moment. Guys, they have the little book that you can write in. Isn't that so cute? There you go.
That's 1 of 4 points ticked off. We've done the most westerly point in mainland Australia. How good. Steep Point, completed it. You.
One of our major bucket list items ticked off, we headed back to camp and spent the day soaking up the sun in crystal clear waters.
Well guys, we've had the most incredible 2 and a bit days here. Shame we're leaving early tomorrow morning, but just leave you with the sunset that we've got tonight. We'll see if we still think it was worth coming here after the corrugation's back tomorrow. The mozzies are out here big time, so we're going to get into bed nice and early. We'll see you in the morning.
And we're off back through all of our corrugation. We're going to try to get to Denham for lunch. Yeah, hopefully we'll get through this corrugation okay, because we kind of know what we're dealing with now. And yeah, then we'll be back. I'm excited.
Just on the first 30 k's of the track out of here, which I'd say is probably the worst. It's pretty bad corrugations, and there's some hectic bits going through a couple of sand dunes. It's just like a washing machine, the ruts just throwing the car around. That's a sign you'll see when you are heading on the way in. So yeah, drop your tyre pressures. I think I'm running 15 psi at the moment on all the tyres, which seems to be working well. Had no issues in terms of looking to get bogged, but just yeah, it's just rough still. Warning to everyone, make sure you pack all your gear nice and snug. It'll strap everything down where you can, otherwise you open the door and it all looks a bit like this. So everything's everywhere. Pantry side also didn't fare that well going over the dunes. Cans flying out the pantry slide and everything else. Unfortunately the tomato chutney broke, or did it, or leaked or something?
The lid popped off, yeah, so it went everywhere. So we lost about half a jar.
There you go, even screw lids are popping off with corrugation. So from here on in it's just sort of corrugation, so it's not too bad. There's no more bouncing around on dunes or anything like that. So we'll get this packed up and keep going.
Oh my god, it's so
Be sure to hit the subscribe and like button if you're enjoying this series so far. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. Stay tuned as we have heaps more content to come your way. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.